Hi friends. Okay, I already went live in here once today. But I just made a post over in my coach tribe. Today I'm catching up on some stuff and I logged into my Coach Online office and I found some things I've never noticed before. And so I wanted to talk about income and coaching in this group. And I know a lot of you are totally not interested. So if you're not, that's totally cool. You can be a peeping Tom, whatever. But a couple of you are thinking about this. A couple of you have been messaging about like the income potential and all that. So I thought this was kind of cool. As Beachbody coaches, that word coach really freaks people out. And I just want you to know that if you decide to become a coach, it can be just for the 25% discount, or it could be to get your shakes paid for, to like make a little side income, or it could be to do something totally different and like create massive income and really have accountability with your own journey. I think that's been one of the biggest gifts for me personally is like a lot of you message me about how I stay motivated, and like coaching is something that really, it holds my feet to the fire. It keeps me engaged in the seasons and the times that I just don't really want to. And I absolutely love it. I prejudged it for a year. I was like, I'm not interested in your creepy superfood shakes. I don't want to have to sell stuff. I'm not interested in that. I'm totally good. And so I think a lot of you are there as well. And I'm not making this video to convince any of you. I have no desire to convince anyone, but I also want you to know what's possible. And those of you that are already part of my coach tribe, maybe you're just rocking a discount, maybe you're playing really small, I want you to know what is possible. So I'm gonna start with, there is absolutely no guarantees. Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of income or success. It is all based on truly your own vision and your own consistency, because this business is not super hard. It's pretty simple actually. We just overcomplicate it. It's doing a series of things consistently over an amount of time. And so when I first said yes to coaching after an entire year of sitting on the fence, I made money my first month. Like I made my investment back. I got enough money back with my commissions to pay for my challenge pack and then some. But that's not the case for everyone. Like you have to be willing to do the work, and you have to be willing to get uncomfortable, and you have to be willing to be coachable, and we have all kinds of tools in place. So if you're ready to do this, or you're part of the coach tribe and you're like kind of floundering and you're not making any income, you don't feel like you're making an impact, well, we have tools, and those tools have been shared with you. If you don't know where to find them, let me know so that I can direct you in the right direction, okay? But this business is very much about you working on your own journey first and foremost. I do not believe that as a coach, my job is to sell. I absolutely don't believe that at all. If I'm selling anything, I'm selling myself, and not in a hookery way, but in a, this is my truth, this is my story, I'm gonna show up every single day. It's gonna help keep me accountable and engaged in my own journey. And I'm just sharing my reel. That's what I do as a coach. I share my reel, and then I use the Success Club system, which is this tracker that we all have access to as coaches, and it tells you what to do. It tells you how much time to spend doing it. It literally breaks it down, but it's up to you whether or not you're gonna actually freaking do it and how consistent you're gonna be. This business, your success completely comes down to consistency and just seeing it through. So anyways, I was in my online office. I was like checking to see a couple things, and at the top on my computer they have a couple new things. There's my total year-to-date earnings and my total lifetime earnings. So my year-to-date income that I've made so far, this is mostly just me, just selling retail stuff, selling challenge packs, getting people unicorn juice subscriptions. It's mostly that is mostly what all of my income is at this point. And the true income comes when you grow a team that's duplicating what you're doing. That means that they're recruiting coaches, that they're growing accountability groups, and that they're helping people with solutions. So my own personal year-to-date income is $7,158. That's what I've made so far this year from having this group, from connecting with you guys, from inviting, following up with people, sharing about my journey on social media. And the super cool part of that is like, I haven't used $7,000 worth of Shakeology. Like I'm completely paying for all of my own products with what I do, but really it's like my Amazon money. And when I actually looked at my income, I was like, oh snap, I could have paid off 2 of my cars. I could have done a lot of stuff with that. So this is kind of a gut check for me as well, like to be a little more responsible with the money I'm making, because sometimes I'm like, I love this. I love it so much. It's my purpose. I love Beachbody. I bleed Beachbody blue. Beachbody doesn't need me to freaking advertise for them. Beachbody has a whole marketing department that does that. But I know that these products work. I believe in them. I'm a product of them. I live it every single day. And if for some reason the coaching opportunity went away and I was no longer being compensated, I would still be showing up here, because I'm not here to make, I mean, yeah, I love money. I love money. I want to make more money, because to me, money is freedom. It'll allow me to retire my husband. It'll allow us to move where we want to live, to build the dream house, to pay it forward. I want to buy cars for law enforcement widows. Like, I have all these dreams and visions, right? So anyways, focus, Sarah. So my year-to-date earnings has been $7,158. I said yes to coaching. Yesterday was my 5-year coach anniversary. And when I said yes to this, after watching people for an entire year, that was me, getting people sneak peeks, doing the programs, posting about it on freaking Instagram, talking about it on social media, basically being a coach, just not like getting any kind of compensation for it. When I finally said yes, I was like, I'm going to be one of those people. I'm going to be one of those coaches that makes $1 million. That's going to be me. I'm going to retire my husband in 2 years. Yeah, it hasn't panned out that way, right? Because there's no guarantee, and every one of us is going to have a different journey. Some people will go super fast, and some people will take you longer as you go and as you grow and as you learn, and you just get better at being you. But the cool part is, as a coach, you're always freaking working on your own journey. Okay, so my lifetime earnings, which means from the second I said yes to coaching to this moment in time, I have made $47,798. $47,798.02. That's what I've made since I said yes to coaching. And you know what? It's not about the money. It's about making an impact. And it's about making an impact. And it's about me becoming a better version of myself. That's why I talk about it all the time, the progress over perfection. Just like leveling up my life and becoming that version of myself that I always really hoped I could be, but honestly didn't believe I could be, if that makes sense. So those of you who are interested in coaching, those of you who are sitting on the sidelines and you're taking in information, maybe we're currently having a conversation about the income potential, I want you to know that there's no limit. There's plenty of coaches. I know coaches that are my upline coaches that are making $14,000 a week, that have built their dream homes with their dream gyms in their basements. And it's not all coaches. A lot of coaches will have no success because they're not willing to do the work, because they're not willing to be consistent, because they're not willing to get uncomfortable. So I'm not guaranteeing you anything, but I want you to know that if you have a vision and you are driven by heart because you believe in this, you absolutely can create whatever it is you need to create in your life. If you need a couple $100 extra to pay for groceries, or to pay for Christmas, or to pay for a vacation, or to pay down that loan, it's completely possible. If you love Shakeology and you can't afford it, it's $99 as a coach, okay? And we pay a $16 a month coach fee it takes care of all of our online office stuff. It gives you a customer service person that your customers connect with, so you're not having to do that. You don't have to hold product. There's no minimum orders, nothing like that, okay? But you pay that $16 a month, you save 25% off of everything, and you make a 25% discount, or you make a 25% commission when people order from you. And if you love Shakeology, if you help 3 people a month get started with a challenge pack, you'll make enough commission to pay for that. So just think about that. Some of you love it, and you feel like that's how I was in the beginning, where I was like, I love this, but I don't really want to have to pay for this. So you help 3 people. You help 3 people get started. And I don't look at it as selling. I look at it as sharing my authentic, real journey and not being salesy and gross, because you have to treat other people like humans. Maybe they're ready for it. Maybe this will be the thing they need. Maybe it won't. I'm completely unattached to the outcome. In the beginning, that wasn't the case. I was attached. I did take it personal, and I did word vomit all the things, because that's what you do as a new coach, right? Like trying to figure out your way. And if you're just super duper excited, it's so hard to rein it in. But I love this, and I've been doing it every single day for I don't know how well. I mean, 6 years. I've been living Beachbody for 6 freaking years, and I've been a coach now for 5. So I want you to think about that and know that there's lots of potential. It's not just about the money. It will completely transform your life from the inside out. Like, we've gone on fully funded trips before that have been super cool. It's helped me find some of the most amazing friendships that I never would have made. It's just changed every single aspect of my life. And I want you to know that there is income potential that can go with it. So that's just my own hustle, you guys. At $47,000, that is truly probably 98% of that is just my hustle. And the true volume, the true income potential comes when you grow a team that's duplicating that. When you have other coaches who are hustling right alongside you. It's not about being the leader of the pack. It's truly about being a team. And this is multi-level marketing. But the thing I love about our pay structure is that I'm not going to make jack squat if I'm not actually working alongside you. And so as I continue to grow my team and the coaches underneath me grow their teams, we're all benefiting each other. And I just think I love that. I think it's really cool. It's not like the guy on the top makes all the money and gets to sit around and crack whips. Like, that's not the case at all. It truly is a team effort. So if you're thinking about it, if you are one of the coaches and you've been playing super small or you're just really overwhelmed, I want you to know you just start. It's just like your fitness journey, you guys. You get your vision clear about why you're here and why you're doing this. If you're here just to make money, this is not the right opportunity for you. If you're here to change your life, if you're here to influence others, if you're here to pay it forward and to shine the light to inspire others, this is 100% the right place for you. But I can't convince you of that. That's something you have to listen to your own gut nudge. That's what it took me a year to listen to mine, to be brave enough to do it. And like I said, yesterday was my 5-year anniversary. We were on a camping trip up in Show Low, and I've been talking about it. I've been doing PiYo for about a year. I was still instructing stroller strides classes a couple times a week, making like freaking $15 or $20 a class. And I was so on the fence about it. What if I fail? What if it's too hard? What if I don't know what to do? And Marshall was like, just freaking, like, you love it. So just try it and see what happens. And so I tried it. I fell in love with it. I made income right away because my coach told me, you have to invite and you need to do this and you need to do that. And I was like, okay, I will. It's not if I feel like it. It's not. It's just like your fitness journey. You have to come up with some discipline, which means you need to have a vision for why you're doing it. If you go at it with an attitude of, well, we'll see what happens. Well, if you kind of sort of show up, you're going to kind of sort of get results, just like your fitness journey. So I absolutely love coaching. It has completely transformed my life. I am so freaking grateful for it. And tonight when I checked in my office and I was like, I've made $47,000 doing this, something I love, something I was doing before. I was doing this before. I was inspiring people. I was posting on social media. I was doing all these things. I was listening to podcasts. I was committed to my fitness and my nutrition and just being a better version of myself. I was already doing those things. And so many of you are as well. So if you're playing really small because you don't know where to begin, like I said, you just freaking begin. If you're one of the coaches in the coach group, there is the Success Club system that you can print out, and it tells you what to do. It tells you what to do. It tells you how much time to invest doing it. And it really just comes down to not overthinking it and not overcomplicating it. And I know that can be really hard because I do that as well. So a couple questions. A few of you have asked me, how much time should you expect to commit to this? So I'm going to tell you, I touch my business every single day because I live it. It's not just, I don't view it as a business. It is a business, but I live this every single day. So I use this every day. This is me doing my personal development. This is me doing my gratitude practice. This is me posting about my journey, my life on social media. It's not just me puking Beachbody. Beachbody doesn't need me to advertise for them. But like I said, as coaches, we're selling ourselves, not in a hookery way, but in a, you want your people who vibe with you and get you to be like, yes, exactly, 100%. So you do that. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, so how much time to spend every single day? I think that if you have an hour and you can break that into little pockets, you could do 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Seriously, if you take your phone to the bathroom, like, you could do some stuff in there. Wash your hands, please. sanitize your phone. But you could break it into pockets of time, and you could do it, partially here and there. So I would say an hour every single day, not including your workout, would be a really, really great amount of time to commit. Maybe you just do that 5 days a week. It just depends on how big your vision is and how committed you are to like getting momentum, because that's what this comes down to, is momentum, getting momentum. So an hour a day, at least 5 days a week. And what else? Oh, and then someone else asked me how much it costs to get started or to be a coach every single month. So best way to do it is to get a challenge pack. Some of you already have a challenge pack. So challenge pack means you get an entire year of workouts, and you also get your first order of Shakeology or your first order of Unicorn Juice and post-workout. Right now, the summer sale is $140 for that. Super great deal. And you have access to the workouts for an entire year. If you decide you want to sign up as a coach and do that, cool. If you hate it, that's fine. You can cancel your coach membership. You will still have your year of workouts, no skin off your nose, right? Or maybe you just decide you don't want to work it as a business, you want to rock that 25% discount. That's cool too. But it's $140 to $160 depending on what package you want. Maybe you want extra things. That's cool too. You save 25% as a coach. And then every single month after that, you have a $15.95 business fee charge every single month. Like I said, that takes care of your website, all the customer service end of it. I don't know what it is in Canada. I really should figure that out, especially since I have Canadian coaches. Get it together, Sarah. And then there's no like required minimum order. Like, I've done other MLMs. I sold essential oils before where you had to order so many things to stay active. You do need to stay active if you want to be making income. You still will make commission even if you're not active. So say you don't have an order of anything, but people are still using your link. That's cool. You'll still make an income from that. You'll still get the commission from that. But my Shakeology is $99 as a coach. That's my coach price. My Unicorn Juice, I don't know how much that is. Honestly, I have a whole lot of stuff that just comes to my house, and I don't worry about it because it comes out of the account where all my Beachbody money is deposited every single week. So I don't worry about it. It's my Amazon money. Clearly could have paid for a couple of my cars, but that's okay. So if you want to do this with me, if you want to recommit, I am here. I'm happy to help. If you think this is something you want to do in the future, I would highly encourage you to get your account set up now to secure your place, because the team is growing pretty rapidly, and we have a couple coaches who are super on fire and super excited, and they're growing their team as well. And so I don't know if you know much about multi-level marketing, but it does work on your growing legs. And so if I sign up a coach here and Courtney signs up a coach here, I'm going to sign up another coach here. Maybe Jessica's going to sign up a coach here. All those coaches, that's going to create a whole bunch of volume, and you make income off of that. So if you decide you want to sign up for a discount, you can totally do that. You don't have to work the business, and you can change that at any point where all of a sudden you start to work your business. Maybe you decide you've been working your business and you don't really want to right now. That's cool too. You do you, sister. I'm not here to convince you. Just want you to know it's possible and how it's just so changed my life. It saved my marriage on more than once. It saved my life on more than one occasion. It's given me purpose. It's helped me become a better mom. And that sounds weird, but it's true. I've done so much personal development, and I grew up with so much dysfunction, and coaching is not just about the workouts, you guys. It's not just about changing your butt or getting a smaller stomach. It truly has changed my belief system. It's changed how I dream, how I envision. It's changed how I show up. It's changed how I deal with my anxiety, how I cope with fear. It's literally changed everything for me. And I'm so freaking grateful for it. So I'm grateful for all of you that are part of the journey, whatever that looks like for you. I believe in all of you, whether or not you decide to coach or you've been a coach and you flake out on me. I don't really care. It's your journey. I'm not here to micromanage it. I'm not here to force you to do anything. But my job as your coach is to work on my journey first and foremost, to shine the light, to share my reel, to inspire you and create a safe, inspiring community for you to plug into. And it's just to share belief with you. I believe in all of you. I've seen people lose over 100 weights. We have 100 pounds. We have people in this group who've lost over 100 pounds doing this. I know it is possible. I see it every single day. And there's absolutely no reason that you can't do that too. There's absolutely no reason that you can't be someone who makes $14,000 a freaking week. There's no reason. I plan on being that person down the road. I don't know how long it will take me. And that's been something that I've had to learn is, I mean, obviously it's not just about the money, but I have really big goals and I have really big visions. And I'm not here for a fast, quick fix. I'm here for the long freaking haul. I'm here to do this forever. I'm here to sign my kids up as coaches. Just waiting. My cats too. If they have social security numbers, somebody has a in on that, let me know. Not really. I'm not about breaking the law. But so year to date, I've made $7,158. Lifetime earnings, $47,798. What would, an extra $100, $200 a month mean for you? How would that impact your family? How would that help you live a better life and alleviate some stress or some pressure and give you some breathing room, or maybe allow you to break up with the job or to leave the relationship or to do whatever it is in your life that isn't serving you and isn't lifting you up? It has completely transformed my life and I'm super grateful for it. So grateful for all of you. If you listen to that, let me know if you have any questions. If you want more info, I'm happy to give you the 411. If you're one of my amazing coaches and you want to run with me, I would love to run with you. I would love to help you get momentum in your journey. But I'm telling you, it really is simple and we overcomplicate it. Use the Success Club system. It's pinned at the top of the coach page. If you're here in this group and you're not in the PBT coach group, you're welcome to join. Just because you're in that group doesn't mean you have to do anything, God forbid. But there's some information in there and maybe that's something that you just want to peep. You just want to be a peeping Tom and get more intel on it. That's totally cool too. So either way, my friends, I believe in you. Just want you to know it's possible. Huge things are possible. So thanks for being part of the tribe.